Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a cute card using the Les Shoppes Designer Series paper, the Fluffiest Friend stamp set, along with the Hope You Know stamp set for the sentiment. This is the Twisted Rope 3D embossing folder, as well as the Nested Essentials dies, okay? So these are some of the products we're going to be using. And of course, before we get started on our project, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So we have here All the Best Paper Pumpkin. It makes 9 cards, comes with a Pebble Path stamping spot, and it is available until December 10th. So you can click the link in the description box below to subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin if you want to receive this kit for December. Next up, we have our mystery boxes. These are the boxes that I have filled with over $200 plus or minus in new, used, and retired Stampin' Up product. It is a medium-sized USPS flat rate box. They were $40. I am now basically giving them away for $25 a piece. Yeah. If you're interested, just email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com and I will be happy to send one out to you. Lastly, we have our November host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free products. And we don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies, okay? So that is all of our buzzworthy business. So let's go ahead and get started on our project. So I have a bunch of little pieces of paper here. We have some designer series paper that is 3x4, and this is the paper we're going to be using from the Les Shoppes. We have another piece that is 3/4 of an inch by 3.5 fish, because we're going to have to cut it down a little bit. That's for our inside. And then we have a 1/4 inch of some Cajun craze, and it's going to layer with this, so it's about 3.5. And then we have the inside of our card, which is basic white, and it's 3.5 by 4 3/4. And we're going to go ahead and start stamping on this. Actually, I think I'm going to do all of my stamping. Well, not all of it. I think I have to wait for one piece. So we're going to put this here. I'm going to get some Memento Tuxedo black ink. And I am going to stamp some flowers. Make sure I get that inked up pretty good. And I'm just using this to estimate where I want these flowers to be. Whoop, whoop. You know what? I think it's better for me to do my little side trick I usually do. Put it on the side of it so I can get it right where I want it. I'm just going to use those little bit of flowers there and do some quick coloring in. So I have some Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blend. I don't want this to bleed through, so let's get some scrap. We're just going to do some daffodil in the middle. Some Granny Apple Green for the leaves. Really quick like. And some Highland Heather for the flower petals. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's go ahead and stamp the sentiment for the inside. And we're going to stamp that in Cajun Craze. And it says, just saying thank you doesn't seem like enough. Hope you know how much your kindness is appreciated. And that is the inside of our card. Now let's get some glue and glue in our designer series paper and our Cajun Craze strip. Okay, so we're going to put this on here like that. Then we're going to take this one . Just putting a little more glue on there. And put that right there. And we're gonna let that sit for a second. And we are gonna do some more stamping. So I have a scrap piece of, what is this, Petal Pink. And we're gonna stamp with the Cajun Craze. We are going to stamp, hello friend. Let's see. I wanna get this just like that. That was pretty good. That is all we're gonna need the Cajun Craze for. Then, and then, I didn't get it out. Let's see if I have a piece of scrap paper that is big enough. Nope, that's not big enough. Okay, we're gonna have to get one of my card insides. I cut some paper down always for the insides of my cards, so I'll have them ready, but I didn't get my scrap of basic white to stamp one of my images. So we're going to use this with the tuxedo black. I'm trying to make sure I get a good inking. Let's put that right there. The little cat. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to do it twice just in case. Just in case. Okay. So we only have one more thing to stamp, but we have to do that after we do some die cutting. So let's go ahead and get out the stamp cut and emboss machine. So let me move this stuff to the side. Okay, so I have my plates all ready. I'm gonna get our Petal Pink and I'm gonna die cut this using a banner. This is the second largest banner from the Nested Essentials dies. So I want it about right there. Let me see if that's straight. No, there it is. Make sure it stays straight. Get a little piece of washi. Hold that down. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Since this is the big Stampin' Cut, we're gonna do this with the largest banner on some Cajun Craze. And we're gonna run this through. Hopefully I didn't move that Cajun Craze die. Okay, that came out pretty good. Pretty good. And you know what? I forgot. We need to, where did I put the Cajun Craze? I need to die cut our image using the Fluffiest Friends dies, and I forgot that I was going to need to use those. So I'm just going to get the little cat right here. So we're going to get the little cat, line it up. I'm going to washi tape this one. Let's see what we have here. Oh, that is a perfect cut. Okay, so before we put this up, we need to do some embossing. So we are going to get plate number 1 and number 4 in our embossing folder, the twisted rope, and then we're going to get a piece of Calypso Coral that is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to put it in our folder here and run it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, so here's our paper, our cardstock. Let's get our die out of here so we don't lose it. Okay, so now we can start putting things together. So I have one more thing to stamp, I said. So let's get this back out with the Memento ink. And I want to stamp another set of these flowers. We're going to stamp this right at the bottom of our banner here, just like that. Okay. Then we can start putting some things together. So let's go back to our inside of our card. Get our scissors. trim off the excess. And we're going to glue this down to some Calypso Coral that is 5 by 3 3/4. Just going to add that on there like that. Then we have our card base here. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and add our inside to the card base. Okay, so now we can start working on the front of our card. So I have another piece of Cajun Craze. This one I did tell you is 3/4 by 4, I believe. So we're going to take our designer series paper, and we're going to glue this down. I probably want to put a little bit more glue because it is going on an embossed piece. So we want to make sure this stays down. You see, I got glue all over my finger. So let's attach this to the bottom of our embossed Calypso Coral, just like that. Then we're going to take this Cajun Craze and we're going to put this right at the top of the designer paper. Okay, we have that. Now I have some ribbon. I am using the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack. It comes with 2 different ribbons, but this is one of them. Is Petal Pink with like white stripes. And we are going to have 2 pieces of that, one a little longer. And what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this around the Cajun Craze. And you guys know I like using tear and tape for my ribbon. So let's go ahead and get 2 pieces of that. We're going to tape this down right across the middle of our Cajun Craze piece here. Just like that. Okay, we're going to burnish that in so that it'll help hold things down. Then I'm going to just take this little short piece and do a faux bow. We're just going to tie it in a knot. Just like that. Okay, let's trim it down. We can do better. There we go. That's a little better. So now we can take this, release the backing of the tear and tape, add some adhesive, some more adhesive. So that tear and tape is going to do double duty, holding the ribbon and help secure this embossed layer down. Again, I want to make sure I get a lot of glue because this is embossed. And we're going to add this to our card base. Oh, I got glue coming around the front. Just like that. Okay, so our card is getting there. Now we're going to do a bunch of coloring. And I think I'm going to try to leave most of it in. So I've already shown you how I colored the flower, so I'm going to just speed through that real quick. Okay, so now we have that done. Let's go to our little cat. I don't want this. It's all, I want something that is not too, let's put it on here. This is just some scrap. Let me close up my glue so we won't have that drying out. So I have some Flirty Flamingo dark. This is dark Cajun Craze and light and dark pumpkin pie. So we're going to start with the light pumpkin pie. And Let me see. I like using this end. We're going to color the entire cat in the light pumpkin. Yeah, the entire thing. Just the cat, not the plant. Now, let's go to the dark pumpkin pie. And we're just gonna do like I always do. Go around the edges a little. And we're gonna get those edges. I'm gonna go under. Okay. Now we're gonna take the dark Cajun craze. We're gonna do just a little bit of the edge, even less than we did with the dark pumpkin. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go back to the light pumpkin pie and blend it in. Okay, so now we're going to take our dark Flirty Flamingo, color the little nose, just a little tiniest bit of the ears on the inside. Just going to make a little bit of a difference. Okay, so now we need to color our flower and our pot. So the flower again is the same. Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, dark Highland Heather, then for our pot, we have copper clay. So I'm going to start with the light copper clay. I'm going to switch to the dark. Then go back in with the light. Just like that. And our little cat is done. Okay, so now let's put our card together. So I want to put this, oh, I should turn that over. I want to put this on here about like that. Let me see. Yeah, about like that. So we're going to glue this down. So let me put some glue. Get my craft sheet. My silicone mat. We're going to put that about right there, like that. Oh, I should try to get it straight. We want those parallel. Come on. Now, I need some Stampin' Dimensionals. Do I want to pop this up? No. I want to pop the cat up. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'll just pop the cat. Our little tabby. Oh no, Shauna. Looks like you're going overboard. Okay. I need one for his tail. And then one little bitty one for the tail. Okay. So I think I want to put this down flat about right there. So let's go ahead and add some more glue to the back of this. For some reason I was thinking I was going to pop this up, but no, I think I just want to pop up the cat. So we want to put that about right there because we don't want to cover up all of our pretty embossing. Oh yeah, that looks good. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. So now we can add our little cat and finish our card up with some bling. And we'll call it done. So we're going to place our little kitty over this flower. Come on, about right there. Oh gosh, that is so cute. So the bling that I have chosen for this is the 2023 to 2025 in color dots. And I'm going to use the copper clay since we have a little copper clay in here. I'm looking for my take your pick tool. So I'm going to add, I want one there. Let's put one here. One about right there. That's it. Isn't that cute? I love it. So much texture. The inside again. This is super cute. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.